Hi folks, this is John Fedock, founder of PowerItYourself.com. Wanted to make a quick video for you here today to kind of give you some background on the website and explain a little bit about what my goals are and a little bit about me, and so you could get to know me a little bit better and to see kind of where we're going, where I think that society and certainly where this website's going to go. But a little bit about me is I'm a mechanical engineer. I've got a bachelor's degree from the University of Florida and a master's degree from the University of South Florida in mechanical engineering. At South Florida, I studied under Dr. Yogi Goswami, who is a world-renowned solar power, solar energy expert. Was once the editor of the International Solar Engineering Society magazine and publications. He's written a ton of books, but anyway, regardless of that, my time there was spent working on PEM fuel cells, so I knew a little bit about fuel cells, but I also took a lot of classes regarding all different types of solar energy technology, PV panels, solar thermal. I was a heat transfer / energy transfer focus, so that was my main goal, and so I graduated, and now I work for a turbine company that does basically contracted engineering services for major OEMs, turbine OEMs all over the world. So that's kind of a little bit about me and where I come from. And I founded Power It Yourself mainly because I came to a realization that solar energy is never going to be developed to a point where it's going to be able to replace oil. It's just not going to happen. Solar energy is just a different form. It's not as transportable, it's not as energy dense. There's a bunch of issues. I work for a turbine company that does basically contracted engineering services for major OEMs, turbine OEMs all over the world. So that's kind of a little bit about me and where I come from. And I founded Power It Yourself mainly because I came to a realization that solar energy is never going to be developed to a point where it's going to be able to replace oil. It's just not going to happen. Solar energy is just a different form. It's not as transportable, it's not as energy dense. There's a bunch of issues. So that's kind of why I started PowerItYourself.com. I started designing small solar projects for my house, such as a solar hot water heater. I was even looking into one point of trying to put in a solar air conditioner. That's still around, but I've definitely put some other projects before that. Right now, I've currently want to implement a solar hot water heater into my house, as well as the very first PowerItYourself.com project will be Larry Dobson's gasifier prototype. Certainly is not my design, but I intend to test it, and I think it's got a lot of promise if it can basically deliver on its claims. Basically, a gasifier is just a device that can take wood or other waste and turn it into a burnable gas, like a natural gas that you can use to run a generator or to run a stove, gas stove or something like that. So very powerful, could be useful to a lot of people that have a lot of free organic matter, like farmers, or you could literally have a fire burning outside of your house and be getting free power all day long from the waste of that you used to have to pay somebody to come and haul away. So these types of technologies are available, and I believe they're practical. I think the main hurdle, the reason why the majority of these aren't widely used, is that they cost a lot of money, and that is true. But I believe if you build them yourself, which is kind of where I got the name Power It Yourself, if you build these systems yourself, you could do it at a cost that I believe that anyone can afford. Because even if you can't buy it all at once, you could save money along the way and buy the components. And if you're building it yourself, it doesn't matter if it takes you 1 or 2 or 5 years to do it. You could always get it done. So and you just buy the stuff as you can afford them. It's really, I think it's simple. This is why I founded the website, and this is why I'm so excited to be able to do these projects, and then I get to share them with everybody. So those are my goals. I plan on trying to make my house and myself more energy sustainable and self-reliant. And as I go about doing that, I hope to bring the rest of the world along with me. So stick with me and stay tuned. This is John Fellock for PowerItYourself.com signing off. Have a great day.